met Kay Renae 15 years ago, and like all of you, she brought me into her family. I have such vivid memories of the many projects and social events she created, planned, engineered, and inspired. Like you, those are treasured times I'll cherish for the rest of my life. This service is unique, and that's no surprise, because Kay Renae was one of a kind. 4 weeks to the day prior to her passing, Kay invited me to stop by for a visit. Even in those precious moments, her first thoughts were not of herself, they were of each of you gathered here today. She shared with me in great detail about the things she wanted me to say to you as we celebrate her life. This is what she wanted you to know. I'm so thankful for my friends, for their willingness to dress in goofy costumes at my parties, for everyone who shared from the planning to the cleanup. Those are the sweet times, and I cherish each of you. I'm grateful to you for transforming my house into a home just by your presence. I'm thankful I had a place we could all hang out, love, laugh, grow, cry, and often compete. I loved our Bible studies together and the joy each of you brought to my life. Thank you for the opportunity to share my home with you. I'm grateful for so many years of good health where I could enjoy and experience a full life. I'm thankful for the opportunities I had to travel, especially family vacations to Mexico and the Dominican Republic. These were such incredible times. I'm still not sure how I ended up losing your passports, but I'm glad we all made it back into the country. I'm grateful for Crosswinds Church. I saw a big banner one Sunday and decided to pull in and check out this fun church that met at the movie theater. I especially liked their rule of no making out in the back row. Chuck was not as fond of that rule. I knew from the moment I first arrived, this was it. This would be my church. I'm thankful I had a furry friend named Dallas, the friendliest, most lovable dog I could ever imagine. I'm grateful for a good job and all the people I've worked with for more than 20 years. You made work fun. I'm so thankful for my family. Thank you for the love you surrounded me with. Thank you for being there for me through every moment in my life, the good, the bad, and everything in between. Thank you for everything you've done for me. These were the things Kay wanted me to share with you. Now let me insert just a personal reflection here before I go on. When the big day came and I had the privilege to officiate Kay and Chuck's wedding, there I was in their living room with Lee, Patty, and Kay. Where was Chuck? Chuck had an errand to run before we got started. You can just see it. I want you to picture it. Kay tilting her head, rolling her eyes, and exclaiming, after a long sigh, I guess we'll have a wedding if he ever gets back. Well, Chuck came back, and they got married. Despite that short delay, Chuck, you were the delight of Kay's life. Kay said, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to meet you, for the many fun times we had together. I'm thankful for your passion for life, for the inspiration you were to me, for you being my life partner, for helping my dreams come true, for countless parties and socials where we let our creativity run wild and you let your competitive spirit do the same, for being my rock, my strength, and my hero. You brought so much joy into my life, and though we had to have a few rules along the way, you know what they are. They're probably still posted. I couldn't have asked for a more loving husband. Kay understood that life was about relationships, and she made sure to inspire opportunities to bring us all together. She had a natural way of harnessing our collective energy and inspiring the best in us so we could make a difference. Whether it was a service project or a party, Kay was the Pied Piper that could single-handedly raise an army of followers at a moment's notice to do the impossible. Kay placed a high value on faith, and she trusted Christ with her life. She was a servant leader who led by example, always ready with a contagious enthusiasm. Once Kay got you involved, you were hooked for life. Kay understood that stepping from time into eternity was not if we'll see each other again, but when we see each other again. The verse that came to mind was Romans 3:22. It says, we are made right with God by placing our faith in Jesus Christ. And this is true for everyone who believes, no matter who we are. None of us are too far gone that God can't redeem our lives. And that's the source of the joy that Kay shared with all of us. Kay taught us that life at its best is about relationships, that we are at our best when we're with each other. That's why it's so important for us to be in relationship with the one who matters most, Jesus. From Genesis to Revelation, from earth's greatest tragedy to earth's greatest triumph, the dramatic story of mankind's lowest depths and of God's highest heights can be couched in 25 words. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Hannah, Kay's niece, wrote a tender letter to her Aunt Kay. The letter spoke from the perspective of our Heavenly Father. Let me read a small portion of that to you. Kay, I love you with an everlasting love. My thoughts toward you are as countless as the sand on the seashore, and I rejoice over you with singing, for you are my treasured possession. I want to establish you with all my heart and all my soul. If you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. I am able to do more for you than you could possibly imagine. Hannah, your beautiful words are an encouragement for all of us. The song Katie will sing is from one of Kay's special memories too, saying the musical Wicked with friends. And it has a two-way meaning for us. To know Kay was to experience life with a richness beyond description. So the words seem to reflect how we feel, that Kay brought out the best in us. But Kay wanted you to know, with absolute certainty, you changed her life for good.